Cool. Thank you for your patience, guys. Sorry that took a bit longer than usual, but that game was entirely not ready to go. Took a little bit of work. That's the problem when I spin a game and then start playing it on the same stream. It's not even like I can prep. Because what happened was when I decided to do the challenge, I, air quotes, acquired all of the games and thought they were ready to go, but this one needed a lot of unpacking. It was actually quicker to reacquire it from a site that I know didn't have those tasks required, rather than doing all of the unpacking. Here we are. Stock Car Racer. Third game of the night, game 209 of the challenge. And there's a reason I'd rather bop this out tonight than start a stream with it, because this game does not deserve its own stream. Right, leave it on medium. It's too easy. Maybe we'll move it up to hard. Yeah. 8 tracks. Have we got any obvious clones here? We usually do. Ashton Runway does not. Milton Race Circuit is a triangular oval lad. Bowman Raceway, not quite. Boulder looks slightly like... No, Iona looks like... One of them looks like Laguna Seca. I can't even decide which. Anyway. Okay, that's one. That does... Right. We've got 6 cars layered across the top there, yeah? So this is the cool. If I press right, it's gone to the Hispacho right on the right. And it's gone to... Oh, okay, left and right are the wrong way round. Anyway, it's only skins. Sorry, it's only paint jobs. I don't want to insult skin like that. For a few days, mate. Well, I hope everything's okay. Sure, you'll be fine. Anyway, let's bop out this game. And then I'm going to go and eat crisps. Who doesn't love crisps? I'll tell you who doesn't love crisps. An idiot. A lot of loading time for a shit game. Two, one. There we go. There's the camera cycle. Nose cam, near the bum cam, far from the bum cam. Oh, I see. If you look into the publisher / developer, they shat out a load of these. And shat out is not the technical term, it is... just a statement of fact. So much piss these guys released. Can you tell it's not my first rodeo? I think it's been a while since we've had one of these, isn't it? Last would have been All-Star Action, maybe? I had an idea for a while of basically trying to spank through every game this publisher published in one stream. I decided against it. But it's always kind of knocked about in the back of my head. There's still a handful to go, and I know they're all quick one spanks. They all have the same menu music, the same game music. One of the tracks is bugged, and it's bugged in every variant of the game. All the cars handle the same. Everyone is a minimum effort re-release. It is the original definition of shovelware. Biff. Game over. Despite my epic victory. Why are you saving to my memory card? Yeah, they are, Baron. They're so basic handling. If there was any less depth, it would be a slice of paper. You know, there's no campaign. It is just pick track, pick car, do race. The handling's basic. The graphics are fine, but as I See the Cult said, this is 2002 to 2003. PS2 had been out for 2 years. You know, Gran Turismo was 5 years old at this point. It should look fine. People, you know, they've achieved nothing. I mean, that is one of the things. Often, a lot of the worst looking games in this challenge are the ones released early in the PS1 cycle. And that's because 3D was new. Devs were generally figuring it out. Oh, sorry, I was using digital instead of analog. Always use analog on these. I would say complex string. It depends who you're referring to when you say they. I'm not going to throw shades at the developers, because they're employees and they would have been told exactly what to do. The guys who made the choice would have been their bosses. Ultimately, it's their business model. Lots of cheap games rather than a few expensive ones. I joke about it every time one of these comes up. The disappointment of your dad having seen this on a rack in a petrol station on the way home from work, trying to, in vain, make a small connection for £5 with his estranged son, because apparently he likes computer games. Didn't take a moment to consider, oh, maybe he likes good computer games. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this race again. Oh, bump draft! Why are you allowed over there? That's a slowdown for me. to make a difference when it's just 3 easy corners. I shouldn't worry about the screeching because it doesn't even... yeah, it doesn't have any speed penalty. It sounds like it does, but it doesn't. Yeah. The number did not budge from 193. So I do not need to worry about the screeching. Just eat it. Going off the track there does have a small penalty. Yeah, we played a game where it has been, what's it? Lorry cabs. And they handle and have the same speed as this. You're asking a lot there, I think, Shadow. They have 2 basic triangle shapes be the same. You madman. Yeah, that's the crazy thing, Bear. Like, what even was the market for this? But if they weren't making a profit, they wouldn't have released the same game so many times. You know? So that's what they did. The text is the same. Graphic, it is literally just a bunch of different tracks and different car shapes running the same game. I'm gonna have to do this track again. Absolutely outraged. But also your point about getting sports games cheap a year or two too late. Utterly true. Like, no game deprecated in value faster than the early sports title. I remember when I was in a flat share in Salford with one of my mates. He had a PS3. I did not. And it was set up in the living room, and it's like, I had a mate coming around, it's like, thought, you know what, I want a football game. Have a couple of rounds of football with a mate. I think it would have been 2010 was the current year game. I got Pro Evo 2008 for £1. 2 years old, £1. You know? And we had a few games against each other. We had no more or less fun than we would have had on the later game. Quid well spent. And you don't get that anymore, unfortunately. A, because physical media's kind of gone now. I know technically it isn't gone, but it's on live support. And even then... Sorry. Forgot my second point. Yeah, the whole online service model kind of kills it. So, yeah, I can't buy an old football game digitally for £1. That doesn't exist. It's fucking bullshit. Hi Andrew, welcome in mate. I think I'm just gonna have to be full blocky bastard here, bear with me. There we go, that works. I mean, I'm at full speed. And I get a slowdown when I go off the track like that. I'm glad they do the emergency fire sales. But it's bullshit. Absolutely bullshit to delist games. But I also get it. Do you ever notice why an Outrun game never appears on a compilation disc? And don't mention the Yakuza games because they do kind of exist there. Like a classic Outrun game, they can't sell it because the Ferrari license is expired. And that's why the Project Cars games disappeared, because the licenses on the cars expired. And I'm sure a lot of games have expired, been delisted because they've licensed music and those licenses have expired. And that's so sad. You know, even Grand Theft Auto games, whilst they are still available to purchase, they have different soundtracks now. Like certain songs have been lost from the soundtrack because the license has expired and they can't sell it anymore. And ultimately, racing games are particularly vulnerable because it's not just music licenses like Grand Theft Auto. It's often licensed music, it's licensed cars, licensed tracks. Licenses out of your arse. A single mile/hour lost going full lock through turn 1 at full speed. About to slow down slightly there. A bit more for this one. Yeah, the only reason to slow down is if you don't have enough turn and circle. It sounds like a bit of a bargain now, you see. Are patches still downloadable for PS3? I'm basically shy of anything post PS2 when it comes to hardware, physical purchasing. Because PS3, Xbox 360 era is when kind of post-release patches became the norm, isn't it? There was that Tony Hawk's game where on the disc there was literally one level and the rest of the game all came in the patch. And basically my position is when you don't have the final full version of the game on the disc, discs are no longer a method of game preservation, you know? Because the day one patch is a reality now. So if you can't get the day one patch anymore, your discs, in my eyes, is worthless, unfortunately. It's so sad. Missed a bunch of comments there. I'm just going to have to catch up in a moment. Because otherwise I have to pause the game. That would be terrible, to deny you of this incredible racing experience. Sarcasm, obviously. At the same time, though, Icy, I don't want to shit on your purchase because that's a cool purchase. You know, sometimes it is just nice to own the disc, isn't it? And for $10, you can't argue. But yeah, physical isn't what it once was, and that is incredibly sad. New Tony Hawk game's decent, but they made unnecessary changes. A cruise ship level had bikini girls dancing around a wedding cake. Now it's a bunch of guys in a giant Red Bull can. I mean, It's like that, Black. What was it up to? That was Bowman, wasn't it? Right, 3. Okay. Do that car. There is a, I mean, there's a purity to older gaming, and it's just kind of nice. That's my big conclusion. Older games are kind of nice, except this one. This was the early version of the Steam cash grab. Asset flip. Except they were flipping their own assets. Yeah, it was... Oh no, I'm falling into the trap. And there's no reason for me to fall into the trap. The rose-tinted glasses trap. It's like, I've seen so much shit in the last 3 years of doing this challenge. I should be immune. Yet here I am. Being all rosy-tinty. What's wrong with me? You know. Yes, the modern gaming scene is shit. On a corporate level. But it's always been shit. The big gaming crash of 1982. The same shithouse corporate behaviour that's fucking up gaming now. It's never gone, just the internet has made it more prolific. Hi Droopy, you okay mate? Welcome in. Don't mind me, I'm just on my soapbox. The pitfalls of modern video games. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. On my 3rd game of the night. Very productive evening, very happy. worst game of the night, if you can believe it. That goes down to Sesame Street Sports. Looks like we have to redo in this race as well. Well, it's not our first Temu Gran Turismo track of the night. Just wait till you see the track list in a minute. That's a restart. I give a shout out to Droopy, does a lot of sim racing from a variety of titles. What have you been on? Gran Turismo 7, iRacing, and you love a bit of rally as well, don't you? Well worth a check out, so give him a follow. Or go to hell. The series was Army Men. Yeah, I've seen some Army Men games on N64 when Slops was doing his challenge, and yeah, piss. What's the other one? Yeah, flip Bowman upside down, Droopy. And what have we got? There we go. Yeah, this would have been £5 in a petrol station in about 2002. Does it play? Ooh, let's have a quick nosy. Taco. Oh, it doesn't have Taco Race Driver 3. But honestly, about us. We are testing physical video games and hardware completely offline to inform you about issues that can make them unusable now and in the future. Along the way, we want to highlight positive examples of preservation as well. Thereby, we want to raise awareness about the importance of game preservation and consumer rights. Brilliant that. I'll be bookmarking that. Thank you. Anyway. Did I be... Yeah. Was I on Iona then, or Boulder? It doesn't track which tracks I've beaten. Am I going to have to check my own VOD to see where I was up to? It was Boulder. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah. I'm a blonde idiot, you know me. No, I have... Oh, no, it's just a lap record. It's not a race record. That only shows that I've raced this track. Yeah, but I knew exactly what I was getting into when I sparked up this game, Droopy. And my choice of name reflects my feelings towards this game. There's about 10 games on the PS1 that is this engine, this music, this HUD, with just different, this physics, with just different car skins and different tracks. You know, there's a game that is like big, like lorry cabs with exactly the same physics. And you've got go-karts with exactly the same physics. It's like you spark up the game, you hear the menu music and you go, oh fuck, it's one of these. Okay, no worries, Bear. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Catch up with you again soon. You have a good weekend, mate. This might have been a struggle track in the previous. Oh, surely I just need to get good, don't I, Shadow? By the way, guys, if you've not cast your vote for Game 210 today, running out of time. Option 1 is 2Game Max G. Option 2 is ESPN Extreme. Option 3 is Warm Up! Exclamation mark. Buttons in the channel points. Only press 1 or I'll fall out with you. All the elbows. It then. We're fine. Oh, no. Oh, you absolute... Oh, damn it, Warren. I knew the line going through the last sector there wasn't primo. Right, back to Boulder. I just need to be scanning the mini-map. I can plan my lines. I'll be damned if I'm going to learn a track in this game. I promised a 1 hour spank. I will be sad if it's an hour and 5 minutes. Say what? That's what I get for trying to send it around the outside. I wonder how much rubber banding there is in this. Shouldn't be using the brake and should just be lift coasting. Besides the occasional dab. Yep. Lift coast is the way. Maybe not. this. Some braking required. It's not all lift. I think the brakes are too good, so if you played a good game before, you are liable to overbrake. Dabs all the way here. Get off the fucking mud, you absolute beanbag. Yes, no! Fuck! Had to go for regression. Didn't pay off. Not knocking there. Never mind. Oh, the soundtrack. This is the run. Tapped into the corner then. That was rude. There we go. Down too much then. Yeah, my braking time was like less than a second, well under a second. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is absolute dog shit. Delicious lager beer. Thank you for your patience. Exactly. You know what they say, the third time's the charm. Or is this the fourth? I think this is the fourth. You know what they say, eighth time's the charm. Okay. misjudging just how much understeer's in the model. Yeah, definitely is. But that's technically true of every racing game ever. The difference is, a good game, you shouldn't be able to notice that it's on a different model. This is not a good game. Fuck my life. Butthead knocking again. I'm pretty sure it's just the game. That corner, set up lasty. Lessons learned. I mean, there's no bully in the cars in this, except being genuinely in front of them. We can't go forward. Nothing you can do. Or you can drive really fast and then blow that corner. It's painful because it then blows the last corner, which is the critical one. Oh, I got tapped then. This green wanker. That is so much better. What do we say to the game? Eat my piss. Right, 4 down, 4 to go. Of course, when we beat this, we need to spin some new vote options as well, don't we? We've got Iona Speedway, Garrett Hills, Forest Valley, and Murren Ridge. I think the 30-minute versions of this game might have had 4 tracks rather than 8. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Damn long loaded screens. Did you start using them to speed up? Cool. Sector for this founding model. What do I normally give this piss out of 10? Is it 2s or 3s? It ones. That last track was rough, but I'm really worried about this one. These are 3s, okay. Hope some favourable rubber banding because this attempt's in the bin. It's gone. I'm not used to this game engine requiring this much effort. Often you can just full speed every corner in these, but yeah. I'm not sure about this one. This is being a proper bugger. That feels a lot more acute than it looks on the minimap. Yeah, I see. There is no universe where I'll tolerate one of these games being a 2-stream game. Might be a long night though. now. Oh, fuck me. Slowed down enough for the first time, got punted. This time. There again, I got tapped. And again. Jesus. Lads do not fuck about. That was side in, so it has no material impact. It's only front to rear impacts that actually do anything in this game. Again, this is the fucking worst because they can all just hoon it round the outside at full whack, and I'm having to slow down to make the corner, then boop, wall for you. I'm not even sure you can see the boops happening. They'll be on screen for like a frame. So maybe I need to take defensive braking lines to save myself from the boop. I.e. be on the inside when I know they're hooning it around the outside. Or just be last. Again, even there. The boop. Inside. I mean, for one time in my life, if I could just turn off my sexual magnetism, that would be a fucking treat. Looks like curb, sounds like mud. Give a shit about you. Come on, this time. lagged. Eat my piss. There's a few unhelpful crests in the first sector. The understeery model means you want to turn in super early. But when you're doing that, it helps to, you know, be able to see where the corner is. Together. Hello, slops. What are you doing? No, I'm having a bad time, and that leader's checked out enough that that's worth a restart. These games are normally 30-minute spanks. This is making me sad. But I've already beaten 2 games in this stream. So I thought, don't want to start a stream on one of these. Let's just pop it out. I can go to bed. You can teach me, won't it? Here we go. Here we fucking go. And it's gone. That last sector, I cannot go as fast as the AI. Not possible. Thank you. A little bit of knowledge gain there. If I'm holding the brake when they make contact with me, they can't increase my speed. However, if I'm coasting, trying to accelerate through a corner, like I was there, they will fuck me. Well, I did catch that one. Let's turn in earlier there. So tough. Right. Best lap at the end there, but on the other hand, get fucked game. Maybe a different paint job will make the difference. One fun little thing about this game that I've noticed. There is 6 cars in a race, and that's not the full facts, bear with me. There is 6 car skins. So you'd think a race would have 1 car of every skin, and you'd be wrong. It randomly picks 3 of them. No, it randomly picks 2 of them. The other you, the player, pick. God, will you stop punting me? So there's a duplicate of your car, 2 randomly picked liveries, of which there are 2 of each. They couldn't just do 1 of the 6. Or the 6. God! Stop punting me. Surprised he could be bothered making 6 liveries, to be honest. Normally it's only 3 or 4 in these games. And they've even put more effort into the liveries than normal. Because normally it is just green or pink or red. These actually have different numbers and logos on them. Which is more effort than this company usually puts in. Midas checked out, what a dick. Why is that? Just did the slightest little tap on the stick. It's like fence. It's like you want to use a D-pad for minor corrections. You have to use the stick for full steering lock because it gets there a lot faster. I think this might be a permanent roadblock, this track. I know going into the grass costs momentum. I've been trying to work out when it's a cut on the inside, what's the ratio? Does seem like quite a lot of speed, actually. check out is just... doesn't feel like something I can beat. I may allow myself a bye with the top 3 here. It's not feeling especially possible right now. Just shit. Simultaneously steers too much and steers too little. I say simultaneously. Obviously that's bullshit. Turning circle does seem to be wildly inconsistent. That's the point I was actually after. Time coming, hasn't it, Skin? Again. Genuinely surprised. And remember, this is only medium difficulty. There's a hard mode as well. So I assume it's exactly the same, but there's somehow 2 seconds of the lap faster on the rails. Thank you for the punt. Yeah, they have a lot more rotation than I'm capable of. Go, go, go. on me. Got punted. Started as my mistake and then an opponent finished the job. Consecutive hairpins. Too slow for the first one, I end up cutting it. Too fast for the second one, I end up on off the other side. Yeah, I didn't use much brake there. Unfortunately, you can't see, but there's the slightest touch, and it's all of a sudden bang inside fence. Brake, then coast to do the rest seems to be the play. Here we go. About 90 minutes, Dragon Facts. It's about 60 minutes too long. What's gone wrong with my fucking inputs there? This time. In both of the hairpins. Unfortunately, it's hard to choose an alternative line, and that's the racing line, and going off that line, obviously is a lot slower to begin with, but those lines cross over at some point anyway. You're gonna get tapped. lifted all the way through that last corner. Is that even the racing line? This wanker could get out of the way, that'll be a treat. Any form of racing tactic is impossible because they do not run sensible racing lines. Genuinely having a hard time believing this is possible right now. Further out camera to give you a better idea of the bullshit. That might give you a bit of an advantage initially, but then, well, hello. New lap record by a second, still nowhere near. Again. At least get a top 3, come on. Oh. Left it on the speed up emulator. There we go. flat out. That's good knowledge. Honestly, coasting seems to be the lad. No, it is Dragon Facts. It gets especially egregious when you realise just how many games were made off this game engine. And when they changed barely anything in it. This was the inspiration for the Steam asset flip. A bit generous of me to call this the inspiration of anything. I'm just saying asset flipping isn't a new phenomenon. Come on, this time. Down. This could be the lad. Top 3, fuck me. Those records keep coming down. Well, the bullshit doesn't. It's good beef. shorturl. No, you don't. Yes, I will use all of my strength.
Let's use all of our strength and have no regrets and win the championship.
Yes. Thing to get tagged once, but a second time, but then I got a blocking on the third time, so. Alright, my sector. Flat. Flat. Open this fucker up. Flat. Christ. And all for the blessing of Pedro. Thank you, Complex. Oh, man. And this is medium difficulty. Right, 3 to go. Garrett Hills. We're getting there. I mean, this game has already taken about 3 times as long as I expected. But the good news is, once it's done forever. I'll be 1 step closer to the end of this challenge. Who doesn't love cable cars? All the fun of cars and cables together at last. And that corner does not look that sharp on the minimap. Turn 1. Is this trying to be another Gran Turismo ripoff? The tunnels. The track map doesn't look like it, but everything else kind of does. Again, that looks like a little high-speed kink on the minimap. Alright, so that's 3 out of 8 at least. Have been, air quotes, inspired by Gran Turismo. Now that last corner on the lap doesn't look like a flat out corner. This mini-map is a farce. That hairpin look, both of these hairpins look a lot sharper. Yeah, it's just the minimap just looks stretched vertically, doesn't it? That's more like it. That's how we expect races in these games to go. All right, 2 to go. Forest Valet. Cool. More in line with how I expect tracks in these games to play. Pretty much every corner's just flat out, send it. Cheeky little lift here and there. Even when I do that, it's because I feel like I've turned in late rather than the corner requires it. Should have been done an hour ago, addicts, but we had an issue. But I refuse to let this game go to a second stream, so here we are. AI was overtuned in a couple of the tracks in this. I was expecting this to be a sub-hour spank. No, the devs of this make the test drive team look good. This is the original asset flip game. There's about 10 of them on the PS1, just with a different shaped car and a couple of different tracks. No, no, yes! One to go. And then the vote ends. Get to spin the wheel a few times, and I get to go. Like I should have done an hour ago. What we saw there is that violence is in fact the answer. Here we go. Murren Ridge. Yeah. Hype indeed. I think no one's as excited as me. We get to find out that ESPN is the winner of the vote. It's 1:30 at the moment. Luckily, I don't work on Fridays. Hence why I so often stream with drinks on a Thursday. It's my weekend. Anything fun planned for your weekend? A bit more arcade shed work? Yes. Right, this game might need a retry. Game? Track. They actually sent it back. Gosh. Alright, sounds busy. Best of luck with the repair. Have you confirmed that it's actually not working and they weren't just trying to con you? I've heard so many horror stories about selling on eBay these days that I don't even try. You know, I literally gifted my nephew about £1,000 worth of sim racing gear. Just because I couldn't be fucked selling it. That's where I am. Absolutely, man. You should accept no bullshit if people are trying it on with you. To restart. Dad first tried eBay. Might not have even been eBay, it might have been just the local classifieds. The story remains, they sold my younger brothers and sisters push bikes, bicycles, cheap. To get rid of them, they knew they needed a little work. They sold the pair £10. It isn't so long ago that £10 isn't much now, and it was then. £10 wasn't much back then. You know, it was less than 2 hours of minimum wage. Two kids' bikes, brakes needed fixing, but otherwise fine nick. And the buyers tried to con them out of the money. 10 quid. Oh, not as described, the defective. My mum just, no. Bring them back then. As if 10 quid, as if you even, you know, that's gambling money, innit? And even then, entirely reasonable. Exactly. Like even back then you could. Yeah, this would have been 15, 20 years ago. Fuck me. Idiot try hard mode right now. It's over the line. There's a little extra kink at the end there that threw me off. Come on. One of the things you have to learn on the couple of difficult tracks is that you cannot follow your opponent's racing lines, because they can just hoon it round the outside, but you can't. You don't have their grip. Race your own race, but be aware of the beanbags crossing onto your line. That kink got me again. Got to have checked out now, so this will be a restart.
Let's use all of our strength and have no regrets and win the championship.
Let's do it. My Lord, my Saviour, my Rose. Pedro of the Rose. Oh mate, they're an absolute nonsense. It's okay, because Pedro has blessed this run. Except I cannot see that corner. Damn it! I don't think this is the run, despite the blessing. I can see the leader. I overthought this time. Last time. Ah, the fucking geometry. So deceptive. Anyway, let's win a race. Because it's a $5 petrol station game. Literally a case of you get what you pay for. Yeah, no. They made 5 games and just changed the paint job a bunch of times. They did not make 41 games. They released 41, air quote, games. They did not make 41 games. If you want me to really boringly, laboriously prove that point, I will do it just as soon as we've done everything else. I think we played a couple. Played a couple of Castrolls. They all suck. Surprised they'd pay for a license. But I bet they didn't pay much. No, it would have come as one. The race team would have been Castrol Honda at the time. Anyway, let's see. I need a little breather before the finale. Let's have a look. What's it now? been a while since we played one of these, hasn't it? I've heard this menu music so many times. Right, I need an example. God, is it All-Star Action was that long ago? Jesus. What about Truck Racer? Truck Rally, there we go. To give you an example, let me just grab a YouTube tab. Truck Rally PS1. You be quiet for a second. This is what I mean when I say this is reskin. Cars handle the same, menus the same, screeching's the same. Just different looking cars and different tracks. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, literally the same game. I'm struggling to spot the names because they're so fucking beige. But there's loads of these fuckers. What about Speed Machines? Oh no, that's slightly different. Got a different menu. I'll take it back. What about GP Challenge? Okay, that was same as Speed Machines. What else have we got? Right, Extreme 500. Oh, that's a different lad as well. I'm not sticking up for myself very well here. But you get my point. What about All-Star Action? This was a compilation which included about 8 of these games. Look at this menu. Listen to that screeching. And unplayed, we've got 5-Star Racing. What does this look like? Oh, you guessed it. Different music though. That's a nice change. But yeah, as you've guessed, there's a fucking huge bunch of these fuckers. And I'm sick of listening to this music and sick of playing these games. That's all. Do I still have my list? All-Star Rate. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. There's a truck racing as well. Still to come. Which is of this vintage. Anyway. I've bored you all long enough. Let me get this over the line. I can go to bed. Oh, for sure. Their business model was just to flood games. this is one of the reasons I don't want to do a PS2 challenge. Because I'm sick of playing shit like this. You know? I'm not having fun. And the people who are still here watching, bless you all. Love you loads. But you're probably not having much fun either, are you? You're just hanging on waiting to see the new boat options. How much are you going to pay me to do a great Game Boy Advance challenge? Because I will require money up front. Second push of understeer halfway through. Again. Ah, the car with the same livery as me. Of course, it has the same number too. Even though the game does have 3 other liveries, they could have applied. Anyway, I feel like this is the lad. Tap there. Oh yeah, it's all Midas. It became Phoenix, I believe. Well, Phoenix certainly had the same business model. Paul share. I'd like to share that Paul with my fist in his face. Unfortunately, my language didn't quite work, but I think I got my point across. Ah, you utter minge bag. Right, P2, we're getting closer. But yeah, if you look at the full list of what Midas published, you will see what's up. It's a bad time company. Well, why would you bother choosing your own fonts and colors when there's already successful colors out there? That's how they would have seen it. I mean, they've ripped off half the tracks. Not even designed their own squiggles. They didn't even do as good a job, even though the original came out 4 or 5 years earlier. Yeah, it's the absolute dictionary definition of shoeveleware. Damn it. Got punted there halfway through a corner. It's meant to be a spec series, damn it. Really thought this was going to be the run. Not over yet. Go on, bump draft me. Damn it, I love turning in too early there. It's gone. Absolute mountain of moldy semen, this game. Straight line speed at least. I have decided it requires first place. There's no campaign mode or anything like that. It's literally just a case of you open the game, there is 8 tracks, You choose which one you want to race and which colour car you want to do it in. That's the full thing. So I've chosen win the 8 races. I'm not even on the hard mode. 5 of the tracks, first time, easy. Kids game. 3, not. But I dread to think what the difference is on hard mode, but I will never find out. I think that run through the grass has done me. There is kind of, not intentional bump draft, but they're there. If the other car runs into the back of you, you will speed up a little. True bump drafting, it is just a reaction to the collision. It helps. Tagged in the middle of the last corner with the speed advantage I have in the straights. That would have been the run. Yet here I am. God damn it. Again. This one might have actually listened to the complaints with the other games that you could just send it full throttle around every single corner if you got the line right. Actually made some corners tighter. However, they didn't spend much time tuning the that. Hey, no worries, man. Good luck with your tucking. Tags again. Desperate there. Listen now. And nobody side tags me. Should be able to run in before the line. Double done. Feels like I'm just rolling dice. Each roll takes 2.5 minutes. mate. There we go. Once I had that lead, I was not letting it go for love nor money. Alright, there will be no credit roll because this game does not track your progress, but I have beaten all 8 of the tracks.
Champagne.
So it's time for Champagne. Thank you, Icy. Right. Bish, bash, bosh. Let's bring over the spreado. Right.
Handsome genius.
Win all races was the target. 2 hours 20. Jesus. 1,323 hours dead. Honestly, that genuinely took 3 times as long as I expected. That is...
I'm a handsome genius.
tragic. I know it's technically the 23rd now, but I've not been to sleep yet. But still the 22nd. I know, Skin. I'm sorry, mate. I'm really sorry. Right. Flip to that. So, I'll review the game. If you haven't put your vote in yet, do it now because it is the end of the vote. And you know what? Save your channel points because ESPN's won. I already know. That is terrible. It is a bad game. I don't like it. I mean, there's worse games. Maybe it needs a 2. But, you know, shit is shit in it. And thank you so much for the big bits, addicts. Really appreciate it. Thank you. What did I call? Because we need context. Where is... I was here earlier. I should know. But I'm tired. I've been drinking. Where is All-Star Action? I gave it a 1. 2 discs of disappointment. Brilliant. I have been vindicated for giving this a 1. It gets a 1. A waste of the player's life. That is my review. Not melodramatic at all. But it's the old truth. If you can't be bothered to make a good game, why should I be bothered to play it? And it would be an argument I would make towards a lot of the AI stuff that's getting released these days. Oh, it's passable. It's bringing nothing to the party, is it? You're just flooding the market. Vote is now concluded. Let's go over to the game vote tab. Let's look at what you've been voting for. So, votes are closed now. Do not vote. You will just lose your points. It's not many points, so don't be that worried. There's been 2 votes for Game 1, taking 2 game Max G up to 3 votes. There's been 6 votes for ESPN Extreme Games, taking it from 7 to 13 votes. And there's been 3 votes for Warm Up, taking it from 3 to 6. So as expected, ESPN Extreme Games is the winner. Superb. Do I? I thought I played Revolt. We already had this conversation. Oh, it was the sequel to Revolt I've played. What was that called again? Anyway. Vote concluded. It's a one shot, so I'll be glad to get it out of the way. Right. I mean, I could look at the video again, but I don't feel the need to. You all have YouTube. But I do need to update this. Oh, 2G Max 2 has also come last in a vote. No one loves the 2G Max. 1363. I like to keep the results for posterity. So we'll clean you out. Game 215. We need some new options, don't we? So I will bring the wheel over. I need to rebuild the wheel because the old failed options need to be re-added. Also, for those who don't know, I have permanently removed Wipeout 3 because I want the challenge to end on an ultra banger that I really want to play. I've chosen Wipeout 3 for that. Cool. Let's spin some options, shall we? Ah, bit of dramatic music. This is more like it. Option 1 will be... Oh no. Oh, it's gone past. Fine. Ooh. Car G1 from Netyrosi. Let's have a look what we've got. If we can even find anything. I'm not sure we can. It's on the list. I can't find any YouTube content. You know, when I've typed in the name. Hold on. Maybe Snake.
Let's say it's the late 90s and you dream of making your own PlayStation game. Not just joining the gaming industry and working on a game, but making your own, directing it, calling all the shots.
No, shut up, mate.
Your vision and turn it into a PlayStation.
I can't find a YouTube about it. Every Netyrosi game for the PS1 Part 1. Are you sure, mate? He is sure. Alright. The car sprite looks kind of ripped off from Grand Theft Auto. No sound. Unless there's no sound on the video. Now, big problem immediately. The track's so wide, you can often not see the boundaries of the track. That is bad. Look at this. How are you meant to know where you're going? And that's your option 1. Entirely silent, apparently, according to that one video. RG1. Yeah, we did include a handful of Netyrosi games. It's been a while since we've had one. And they're usually pretty quick. Shall we spin up option 2? But it'll be an interesting option. It'll probably be a quick one. Option 2 will be... Ooh. Cubics Robots for Everyone Racing Robots. That didn't copy. Try that again. No! Just copy the text, you prick. I'll have to manually type it. It'll paste in here, won't it? Let's try copying it again. There's some jank going on there. It's because it's... There we go. There we go. We're in. Oh boy and oh lord. Long play, 27 minutes. I like the sound of that. Ooh. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Yeah, the camera doesn't turn, but there's not enough, there's not like walls or anything to obscure your vision, so swings and roundabouts, innit? I do love the look of this 30-minute long play, 27-minute long play. Anyway, we need to spin one more option, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. God, it's past 2 AM. Your third option will be... Ah, we've not seen enough kiddie branded stuff recently, have we? Muppet Race Mania. Yeah, it's a stellar selection, isn't it? What have we got? It can't be worse than Sesame Street, can it? Long play, 1 hour 40. They're all one shots. Possibly. Icy says it doesn't suck. We're going to choose to believe them. Although this beanbag spent nearly 8 hours on it. And said it wasn't bad. Not bad. Stop reviewing things in your titles. Right, okay. Got a hot button. Looks okay. Camera does look rather, what's the word? Gelatinous. Like spongy. You know, it's kind of like a bit drunk, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, it's our option 3, isn't it? Cool. Good. That is me for the night, guys. Same engine as Toy Story Racer. Oh, yeah, I know Toy Story's long. But is Muppet Race Mania as long? I'm not sure it is. Anyway, we will find out in due course. The voting for that will open on the next stream. Even if it's not a PS1 stream, votes are always open. 1 vote per stream, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Thanks loads for hanging out, guys. Do hope you're enjoying the stream. And if you haven't followed yet, please consider giving that button a tickle. If you want to keep up outside the streams, got a Discord for that too. That is the best place to find out when I am due to play the computer games. One last thing.
Have a good night. Thanks for the stream.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, and thanks for the big bits too. I was tabbed out for a second there, so I didn't see the number. But yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Not going to raid because that means I have to say hello to someone. I just don't have the time for that because it's 2:30 in the morning. No, thank you as well, Andrew. Anyway, I might be back tomorrow. I definitely will not be streaming on Saturday, and I will be back on Sunday. Next time out, whether it's Friday or Sunday, might be, unless a sim race, ESPN Extreme Games, as voted for by you lot. Have a good one, guys. See you again soon.